Ever wondered how the folks of small towns, away from the hustle and bustle of the big cities, make their living? Well, hold on to your curiosity, because we're about to embark on an intriguing journey through time, exploring the past and present ways to wealth in small-town America. Let's start by taking a step back in time. Imagine a world without the convenience of your favorite online shopping platform, without the option to have pizza delivered at your doorstep, or the ability to earn a living without leaving your bedroom. This was the reality for small-town residents not too long ago. People relied heavily on traditional jobs like farming, fishing, and local trades. They worked the land, crafted goods with their own hands, and sold their produce and products at local markets. These were the pillars of small-town economies, providing a simple yet fulfilling way of life. But as the world changed, so did the ways of making money. With the advent of technology, the traditional methods began to evolve. The internet, once a luxury, has now become a necessity, connecting small towns to the rest of the world and opening up a wealth of opportunities. Online businesses, remote work, and digital entrepreneurship have begun to sprout in these once quiet towns. Now, don't get us wrong, the traditional trades haven't disappeared. They've simply adapted. Farmers now sell their produce online, artisans offer their crafts to a global audience via e-commerce, and local businesses leverage social media to expand their reach. It's a fascinating blend of old and new, where tradition meets innovation. So whether you're from a small town or a bustling city, there's a lot you can learn from the intriguing ways people make their living in these less populated corners of the world. Their resilience, adaptability, and creativity are truly inspiring. Stick around as we delve into the fascinating journey from old to new ways of making money in small towns. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming up next. In the past, small-town economies often revolved around local resources and trades. Delving into these traditional jobs, let's start with farming. Farming was more than just a way to make a living, it was a way of life. Entire families would wake up at the crack of dawn, tend to their fields, and reap what they sowed. The cycle of sowing, growing, and harvesting was as natural as the changing seasons. Next, we have fishing. In coastal towns, the rhythm of life was dictated by the tides. Fishermen, with their sturdy boats and weather-beaten faces, would cast their nets under the vast sky, hoping for a good catch. The sea's bounty was not just their livelihood, it was also a testament to their courage and resilience. Then, there were the local crafts. Every small town had its signature craft, be it pottery, weaving, or woodworking. These crafts were not just products, but pieces of art, each telling a story of the town's culture, tradition, and spirit. They were often passed down through generations, turning into family legacies. Finally, we had the trades. Blacksmiths, cobblers, bakers, and tailors were the backbone of the town's economy. These tradespeople were skilled craftsmen, their hands shaping the daily lives of the townsfolk. They were the ones who shod the horses, baked the bread, and stitched the clothes. They were the unsung heroes of every small town. These traditional jobs were more than just ways to earn a living. They were deeply tied to the identity of the town. The fields, the sea, the craft workshops, and the trade stalls were not just workplaces, but also places of community, camaraderie, and pride. But as times changed, so did the ways of making money in these close-knit communities. Each small town has its own unique story of transition and adaptation, which we'll delve into in the next part of our journey. Stay tuned. With the advent of technology, the world became a smaller place, and opportunities started knocking on the doors of small towns. As the 20th century dawned, small towns began to feel the winds of change. Advancements in technology, transportation, and communication all played significant roles in reshaping the economic landscape. Suddenly, the world seemed somewhat smaller, and the once isolated small towns found themselves tangled in a web of global connections. Technology, the great equalizer, opened up a world of possibilities. With the invention of the internet, the digital age was ushered in, bringing with it a plethora of opportunities. Small-town residents were no longer restricted to the traditional trades that had dictated their livelihoods for generations. They could now explore new avenues and tap into markets once considered out of reach. Transportation, too, underwent a revolution. Highways were built, railway networks expanded, and air travel became more accessible. These developments made it easier for small-town products to reach a wider market, creating a boom in local industries. The world was now just a truck, train, or plane ride away. The advent of communication technology was another game changer. The telephone, followed by the internet, obliterated geographical boundaries. Small-town residents could now communicate with the outside world in real time, fostering relationships and building networks that could help them grow their businesses. These changes were not without their challenges, though. As the world became more interconnected, competition increased. The small-town folks had to adapt and innovate to keep up with the pace. They had to learn new skills, adopt new technologies, and embrace the changes that came with the times. But with every challenge came an opportunity, and it was these opportunities that the residents of small towns began to seize. They started to leverage the power of technology, transportation, and communication to explore new ways to make money, breaking free from the shackles of traditional trades. They ventured into online businesses, started exporting their local products, and used the power of social media to market their offerings. And thus began the era of modern money-making in small towns. Today, the residents of small towns are no longer limited by their geographical boundaries. In this era of rapid digitalization, the world of money-making has expanded beyond the traditional brick-and-mortar businesses. The internet has opened up a vast frontier of opportunities, and small-town dwellers are seizing them with gusto. Firstly, let's delve into e-commerce. The rise of online shopping platforms has revolutionized the retail landscape. No longer do products need to be in a bustling city or a high-street shop to reach customers. From handmade crafts to locally sourced food products, small-town entrepreneurs can now sell their wares to customers worldwide, right from their living rooms. Next, we have the surge of remote working. With the advent of high-speed internet and collaborative tools, many jobs that were once restricted to city offices can now be done anywhere. Whether it's graphic design, writing, programming, or consulting, the digital nomad lifestyle is becoming increasingly popular, allowing people to earn city wages while enjoying the peace and low cost of living in a small town. Tourism is another modern money spinner. Small towns often have unique histories, cultures, and natural beauty that can attract visitors. By offering charming bed and breakfasts, guided tours, or unique experiences, residents can capitalize on the growing trend of experiential travel. Lastly, let's not forget niche markets. Small towns often have unique resources and skills that can be leveraged. Perhaps it's a local craft, an heirloom crop, or a traditional recipe. By identifying these niches and marketing them effectively, small-town entrepreneurs can carve out profitable markets that big city businesses can't replicate. These modern methods offer more flexibility and opportunities for growth than traditional trades. They allow small-town residents to tap into larger markets, work on their own terms, and bring new life to their local economies. Isn't it fascinating how the ways of making money in small towns have evolved over the years? Indeed, the path to prosperity is no longer a one-way street leading to the big city. Today, it's a sprawling network of opportunities, reaching every corner of the globe. As we look to the future, the potential for small-town economies seems limitless. Imagine a world where every small town brims with opportunity, innovation, and prosperity. A world where the local bakery doesn't just sell bread, but also harnesses the power of social media to reach customers far beyond town limits. This is not a distant dream, but a fast-approaching reality. In this era of rapid change, the future of small-town economies is being molded by three key trends: sustainable practices, local entrepreneurship, and digital innovation. First, let's talk about sustainable practices. As we become increasingly aware of our environmental footprint, towns are recognizing the value in sustainable, locally sourced goods and services. Picture a local farmer's market where every product, from the fresh produce to the homemade soaps, is sustainably grown and produced. This is not just good for the planet, it's also good for the economy. It creates jobs, keeps money circulating locally, and attracts environmentally conscious consumers. Next up, local entrepreneurship. Small towns are buzzing with entrepreneurial spirit. From the artisan baker crafting sourdough loaves to the tech whiz developing a new app in their garage, local entrepreneurs are driving economic growth. They're providing jobs, innovating, and injecting life into the local economy. Finally, digital innovation. The digital revolution isn't just happening in Silicon Valley or New York City. It's happening in small towns too. As technology becomes more accessible, small towns are leveraging it to reach wider audiences, streamline operations, and even create new digital industries. Combine these three trends, and you've got a recipe for a thriving, future-proof economy. An economy where the local and the global coexist, where tradition and innovation go hand in hand, and where small towns are not left behind, but are at the forefront of economic growth. The journey from traditional trades to modern methods tells a story of resilience, innovation, and the unending quest for better opportunities. The evolution of small-town economies is a testament to the adaptability and ingenuity of their residents. We've journeyed from the age-old traditional trades through the transitional phase to the innovative, modern methods to make money. The resilience and creativity of small-town residents have truly shaped the future of their economies. If you enjoyed this journey as much as we did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. Remember, every story counts, and your support helps us tell them.